Video words thrown in YouTube format to expose the daily vlog of being no one knows. Secret foes, life's pen and woes, rants and thoughts, daily journal with iPhone and his graphs to show it off. It's at, what is Trinitas, psychiatric unit, psychiatric hospital, anywhere in the States. I'm pretty sure it's like that a lot of places in the world. But I know from the Trinitas, Elizabeth, New Jersey standpoint, multiple times, it's the psychiatrists. Well, let's say you're first of all, you're detained. That's what a lot of times the police tell me. I never had a charge. Is the detaining arrested? Is a different order for that? You can legally detain whatever you fucking want based on somebody else's words, and you don't have proof, right? And already I go to the hospital, it's like, a minimum of a week stay. They say average week, that's, that happened only once out of 6 times I've been there. But, the psychiatrist, they just say, I was diagnosed as schizophrenic. First I was bipolar 2 disorder. Then all of a sudden, just for some reason, I'm a schizophrenic now after like 20 years. What the fuck is that, right? Based on fucking what? You're, oops, he knows, we talked to him and shit like that, right? For lack of a better word, but, you're in there, and let's just say all the time I've been there, it's because of anger issues. It's a conflict, either your parents, your spouse, a lot of people, some people with girlfriends, but usually the people they're married to, they have an argument, they either rage, or they get, one person told me she was like, her neighbor called the hospital or 911. They put her in the hospital because she was in an apartment and she wasn't even yelling that much, And by the way, when they when they come over, they're supposed to be a screener. They don't really screen anything. A lot of times, like from my standpoint, all the time I was calm and I was saying, well, we got into this, argument, this and the other. How is that a fucking breakdown? How is that, a mental breakdown? I mean, right there, I'm pretty sure a lot of us will calm. We already went through that. We argue with somebody, and you really just, those individuals take the time out of our lives. It's like punishment for standing up to ourselves or being angry at somebody. I mean, is this fucking child's play or fucking what? Just say, I'll put you in fucking jail because, you yelled at me. Really what it is. And you come out a week, 2 weeks later, and then I'll do it over and over until you yell at me again. But in there, it's like, and it's right obvious, like from my standpoint, like, last time, I was angry, upset, but I'm not having a psychotic breakdown, man. There's reason why I get angry, upset. It's almost like, somebody gets beat up, assaulted, or somebody dies, you get angry, well, I'm going to put you in the hospital, you're angry. That's really what it is. I mean, from a logical standpoint, is there a fucking word of logic, or you fucking just don't have it? Or you lie about it? Yeah, I call you a bunch of fucking idiots. You're fucking idiots. Label me a fucking hater. Whoop-de-fucking-durag. Give a fuck about your simpleton words nonetheless. When you're in there, even if the first day, second, third day, the psychiatrist will walk up to you, and you have to walk around the halls, and it's like they expect you to, like, fawn over them. Before, I forget which time, but I ignored the guy. I was doing my stretches, I was doing yoga, I was doing like a Tai Chi base, and, and he expects, my psychiatrist, I got him like the last 5 times, usually the same one. So he was walking over, he's staring at me, he looks, he has a little paper pad, ooh, he's like really doing work and shit, right? And, and the other thing is, like, he has all these, patients were in the hall, they never see you in your room. Personal, it's a personal thing. Everyone could hear your details, where you're going through it. Just so fucking, it's like, like you're in a general population or something. Like, even then, it's like you shouldn't do that, But they want you to, like, climb on them and like, please, 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 when can I go home? That's all it is, So, like, I resist from saying that. But what they do, it's like it's also like, the most dismissive part. You're like, yeah, I'm doing good, this and the other thing. Well, we'll just see how you're doing in a week. And it's just so fucking off-putting. And even though it's like, okay, maybe in a week they'll let me out. But you get the time frame, like, I like no one I met, maybe a couple people have a breakdown. So they should be watched because they can't even sleep. They can communicate, but it's like it's like they psychologically torture you to wait for that freaking week. You count the days till you got to condition yourself. I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm just not gonna think about it. And yeah, it's like I ignore it. I ignore it. I ignore them, and like their psychiatric jail cell keys of like fucking my words. It's like, what, I gotta use the right words. You see, I mean, even if you're not agitated, and it's like the protocol is in there. You watch the patients, like you go. They have an orderly or a staff member that goes to every room every 15-20 minutes, just up and down. So it's like my contention is that if they're trying to hurt themselves, this and other thing. Sometimes they ask you, sometimes they don't. There's probably someone going to psychiatric right now because they got a man in my last video or some shit. But yeah, they don't really have this. They have a structure built, but they don't follow it up. Just say someone is incoherent, just sits there in the room. They don't care to that person. They just they happen to be there, But it's like they mentally torture you. They give you certain anguish, and it's like it's beyond ridiculous. They don't care who has a breakdown, nonetheless. Like you're in there, you're minimal 7 days, minimal. No one leaves there before 7 days, I believe. Sometimes it's 2 weeks. You lose 2 weeks of your time, and it is not just a scam. It's really what that is. But insurance, whether you private insurance, whether you got Medicare, Medicaid, whatever insurance you got, whether you got your own money, you have to pay like $10, $15, $20,000. I mean, I don't know. I don't check the bills for that. Ambulance ride, like I said, over there, just $1,000, flat $1,000. So they're in the business to make a lot of good money. And the longer you stay in there, of course, you're gonna make more money. If they let you out the next day, we're gonna get like $2,000. Well, that's nothing. I mean, how are we gonna sustain a living, right? Yeah, and the issue is like I lost part of my life, and not eventually come out of you. Some of you get really depressed, like it hits you, like it's like I gotta start my life over again, and it just saddens you how like the people that put you there, well, they're not really support. It really just takes the ground from underneath you, and they fucking enjoy it in there. Just for a little fucking check for like fucking their fucking their little life. But by the way, you're fucking making money, so you're better than me and shit. Let's just leave it at that. And you know what? If you're so fucking better than me making money, leave me the fuck out of my mind. Alright? Stay the fuck out of my mind, stay the fuck in my life. Alright? Fucking paycheck people and shit, you idiots. You cassette us too and shit, you idiots. Right now you should call 911 on me because I'm fucking having anger issues, right? I'm frustrated, right? So I'm bipolar, right? So what you retards threaten me and shit, call 911 on me. Because you fucking scared, you cowards. There's two fucking goofs over there. There's fucking idiot over there. Right, idiot? Right. It's in the hate speech. There's retribution being tortured, pushed around, degraded upon, lied upon, character defamation. You fucking name it. And hazing, too. America. Fucking fuck Wildwood in the ass. The retard's got like a quarter mile of the fucking beach? Everyone burns their feet when they get to the fucking water, you jerk-offs. What, you never been to Seaside, beat somebody up, hooker? They call it charge Seaside Heights? You never fucking lived in Jersey, have ya? Grimy ass fucking Americans. Oh, by the way, I live here, so I can say if it was Poland, I said grimy ass Poland. Get the fuck over with that. America, we still hate it. Well, if I'm a tirade there. But I guess all that nonsense of fuckery just fucks with a person. If you're not like that, you're docile, you're part of the problem. Go on my fucking YouTube and say baby kisses and fucking tongues at your mouth. That's all you fucking got to say and shit. Not that fucking intelligent, a lot of you. Not that real people, man. Couldn't even hold a conversation. You idiots, you're stupid, you're simpletons. You wear socks like afternoon because your feet got cold and shit. Duck walk, fucking, crippled ass fucking human. And then your retards and jerk-offs make fun of fucking schizophrenia. Like, idiot, that's an illness. This is a disorder. You're ignorant. You're ignorant, you're foolish, and you're moronic. You talk about your fucking coca dreams and shit like it relates to me, shit, you moron. And I don't problem with you overdosing. Go fuck yourself. I got my own issues, idiot. Talk about something real tangible, and you morons daydream about getting high and jerking each other off, man. They care about your homosexuals too, man. They fucking shit on you, idiots. Give a fuck about you. Abnormalities. What the fucking do? Your orientation isn't abnormal, idiot. Stop being simple. Some of you fucking admit to that shit. Rest of you fucking clowns just fucking think you what? You suck dick, you should get what? A rainbow in your own fucking month? They say the F word. I get called the F word. Who's the fucking hate? Who want to perpetuate hateful speech, you idiots? You know, I wasn't really like that. To like a couple states. Actually, you know, even in New York, I saw how you fucking people really are. You know? Hypocrites and fucking, you know. And the person that got me real riled up, I didn't know it would be that. Actually, a couple people. You know, it's like, you know, they complain about why I'm here. I got to take all these meds. And then, you know, someone stands up and they just, you know, walk all over because they want to be on meds. Or they want to play this little game. Oh, look, I'm not taking my meds. I'm so fucking cool and hip. You know, weaklings too, man. Like in your 20s and 30s, you're like 60-year-olds, some of you, man. You really just start taking care of yourselves. You really give a fuck about your health and wellness. Get off mine. You understand? Like, get off mine. Fucking unbelievable. But yeah, like the psychiatrist really fuck with you, you know. Except, you know, you're in there, like, it's like, you know, it's like, well, you know, we'll see in a couple of days. Like, you already see I'm not disoriented. I'm not delusional. I'm coherent. I woke up, I showered, I'm massaging, I'm writing, you know. Fucking what, I'm singing and dance for you, fucking, you know, do a Shakespeare recital, word for word, remember everything. I don't have memory problems. I mean, it's beyond fucking ridiculous, man. It's your little fucking system, you know. What's your little fucking, you know, assault rifle gun-toting society here in the United States of America? It's like, yeah, yes, there was another fucking shooting. It's like, you know, and, you know, law enforcement, they knew that this person made threats for, I don't know how long. It was on social media and the chat rooms or whatever. He's going to show up at fucking school. How did I chase his IP address? Well, I'm not surprised when I was getting harassed and, you know, and people saying they're going to kidnap somebody's children. It's like, well, who am I contact? Even if I get my own, even if I do my own research, get their IP address, who's going to fucking help me till something happens? And fucking what? You're going to what? Put prayer, you know, little emoticons on fucking YouTube for the victims and shit, idiots? You know, that fucking time you don't do fucking anything. You guys are a bunch of fucking clowns, man. Just sorry ass fucking clowns. You know? You sit on your ass like I sit on my ass. Except, you know, I'm being like mentally fucked with it and shit. At least I try to do something about it. And then it's your fucking jerk off with your color of skin complex and shit. I mean, you took this fucking race baiting to a new fucking level you idiots have, man. They talk about the blacks, Latinos, Asians. You white people too, man. You retards are obsessed with like another skin color and shit. Like, idiot, go outside and get a suntan. Is it hurting your skin, you little vampire fucking, you know, mosquito fucking bloodsucker? I don't think a lot of people fucking suffered enough. And that's not my problem, you know? There's the rest of you fucking clowns and idiots who make fun of suffering. Like it's just fucking playful and shit. You know, cocaine, you know, prostitute dreams. Fucking degenerates and deviants too, man. Like, that's not something you should glorify, man. You know, but there's a lot of you communities that respect that. So, again, I know I'm on outskirts. Trust me, I like being on outskirts. I don't want nothing to do with you fucking trolls and shit. Yeah, so it does sit with you, you know. Like you come out of there and it'll be like this. Well, then it's like you want to leave the first day you're in there, you know. You want to just like you know, like, well, why am I here? And then a lot of times, you know, you rationalize. But you know, maybe I was wrong once or twice. I was too angry at my parents actually. Once or twice, not even at them. Just put it in me because some idiot was you know, I mean, he was making fun of my suffering. I raged and shit. And that's one of the reasons why I came in there. And he claps. He enjoys that shit. Whoop de fucking do, bro. You're like, what? It took 2 weeks of my life. Indirectly, actually, because you didn't even have the guts to dox me or call 911 on me, man. Like a typical coward over there. Got your feelings hurt, right, bro? Got your feelings hurt, bro? Got your feelings hurt? I call police on the internet. You fucking idiot clown, you. Bunch of little simpleton little people, man. You know? You simpleton little country with your sheetrock fucking walls. You know, your 2x4s, your beams of fucking wood and shit that you worry doesn't get corroded by fucking termites, you idiots. You know? Bunch of cheap chemical society people are, man. With your Zalem, superficiality, meds and shit to cover up the wounds of fucking, I don't know, not having a mind, a soul, like people say. Personality, not to relate to an individual with substance. You know, so you probably use Zalem and shit, right? Pop your Bubba. You know, you get your burgers and shit. Feed your nasty, gluttonous mouth and shit with other sentient beings. I mean, you're a bunch of flesh eaters, what you really are. And you expect that, right? And you fucking what? When you're 30s, you get heart disease. You're obese, you can't walk up a fucking boardwalk and shit. You need snacks. Just as, you know, you need that fructose in your diet, right? To get that pep and energy. Drink your Red Bull and the Ruski fucking muscle sponsors and shit. Was Mercedes-Benz, you'll run to his fucking, you know, little SUV to get a little drink and shit. You know? What was that? Retards. Okay, I'm gonna fuck this up, you know? How many pull-ups did you do today, yeah? You lift, bro. Hey, you know, fucking, oxycodone fantasies over there, right? You know, men can reduce opioids. You know, I'm not telling you, get on the street, do the real shit, experience something, man. You know, you're stuck in a little Katie Ferris wheel of narcotics and drug abuse, man. To prescription meds. Boring as fuck. You don't even know what a real high is. And everything is a fucking high. It's like, you know, I'm working in the garden, it's a high. It's not a fucking high, it's a rush, it's excitement, it's decent, stoicism, it's, you know, I'm being productive. You equate everything to, you know, intoxication and shit. Like a brave new world and shit. And I'm the guy in the lighthouse. Maybe I was already in the lighthouse. Even gonna put me in the lighthouse, what do you fucking do? I'll be more free in the fucking lighthouse. I ain't fancy, you know, kicking me in the nuts and shit. That's all you fucking got. Pent up anger, pent up frustration, you know? And the crazy part was, these books were written like, you know, 60s, 70s, in the 80s, it was a curriculum in the 90s. I mean, people just fucking, you know, you're antagonists, you're promoting that nonsense, man. And I'm not saying what was the point of reading that, it was good to be aware. But when you see it happen and you're forefront, you cut up in it, it's like none of these fuckers give a fuck about that shit. So why the fuck you read that book? Did you enjoy that? You know, where you're like with the protagonist, you think it's sad, and now you fucking perpetuate that shit. It's some Animal Farm. You're all fucking Napoleon a lot of times. Or you're working your way to be a fucking grimy pig with your paychecks. Yeah, and 1984 as well. Yeah, I knew a lot of people, like, you know, they don't care about Eric Snowden. They don't care about WikiLeaks. Hey, it's fucking fine. We're doing fine. But underneath, you know, you're not that fucking nice person. I know, I know. I'm turning off. You're gonna tell me I'm having a heart attack. Some of you and shit. What the fucking do? I think it is like what 15 years too late for the fucking scare, man. You're like fucking, promoting. I'm not gonna get into the knowledge and shit. I'm not gonna get my address again, but you're not gonna do anything with that. But just in case, it's 1790 Lawrence Street, Road, New Jersey, 07065. 332-254-9275. I'm not gonna rap it out so you think it's, you remember in your fucking mind. Say, you don't even know what letters and digits really are. You don't respect that. You don't respect language. You don't respect good wordplay. I mean, actually intricate words and shit. You fucking literates and shit. You know what the fuck to do with a comma.